The other reason we like to have forward sales on is it gives us a running start on merchandising that cash grain correctly. So that sale, that futures price, if you will, or that option strike price is a part of getting to a final cash price, but it's also ultimately not what determines that final cash price. We have an opportunity to correctly merchandise that grain right and capture carry in the market. This is an extreme example, but it's a true example. It's literally one we just lived through. You'd have similar scenarios like this on corn and beans, but just maybe not to this magnitude. But this drives home. Let's just say we had a 550 September hedge to arrive sale. So we had September of this year futures sold at 550. That's one part of our marketing now. Now we got to make a decision on what to do next, when to set basis, when to deliver on this. If you think back to wheat harvest, basis at harvest time was around 90 under. It actually got worse than that in some markets for a brief period of time. So we could have delivered that at harvest and taken that 90 under basis, and we would have had 460 cash wheat. Spot harvest prices actually dipped below $4 for quite a while, so that's not too shabby. 550 future sale we made ended up getting us 50, 60 cents better than the market. But what if we carried that in that scenario? We said, we've got this 550 future sale on, but we're not going to turn that into cash. Now we're going to take this wheat to the bin and we're going to store it. Well, by storing that wheat, we were able to take our September hedge to arrive futures contract and roll it to March. And when we actually did this, most of our rolls were around 32 cents. So March futures were 32 cents higher than September futures. So when we rolled that contract, our 550 September sale became 582 March. Now we've got a 582 March sale, and we're sitting on that. And in the meantime, over the next 90 days, basis improved from 90 under to in the 30 under range, actually a fair bit better than that in even some locations, but at least a 30 under. So now your futures went from 550 to 582. Your basis went from 90 under to 30 under. You earned 92 cents of carry for 3 months of storage on spring wheat. Same exact hedge to arrive, same exact cash initial selling price, and just by making those two decisions and storing this grain and having the capacity to store it and whatnot, you earned that 92 cents minus your carrying costs, which were maybe 10, 11 cents a bushel. But that's the sort of thing that can make the difference between growing a crop profitably. You can do everything right the entire year on the production side. You can even make the right hedge like we talked about, and just whether you merchandise that grain correctly or not can be the difference between whether you made money or not.